Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl Justice, and I'm back today with another video for you all. I hope your day has been going well. I hope you all have been having a great week so far. Now, I'm not going to waste too much time in this intro because I really want to get right into the strategy. So make sure you give this video a like, comment, share, and subscribe if you either learned or took something away from this strategy. But like I said, I'm not going to waste too much more time. So let's go ahead and jump over to the charts and get right into this video. So right now, I'm currently on a mini NASDAQ, and I'm on a 1 hour chart. And the first thing that I like to do is I like to go in and I like to mark out key levels. So key high levels and key low level. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for you all. So I see this high. This was the highest part in this range right here. And then I'm going to go down here and mark out this level down here. And now that I have those two areas marked out, for me, I feel like that is important because I'm able to kind of look at the market in a more clear and more concise way. Whereas in the past, I would go in and I would just mark out, anywhere where I see double tops, liquidity form, and I ended up with just lines all over my chart, and which made it a lot more harder and difficult for me to get a more just get a better view on the market and where it wanted to go, where it wanted to react to that. And so now I just start, like I said, I just go in with those two lines, the highest part of wherever the market is at and the lowest part. And so now that I have that marked out, I'm gonna wait and see what price does in these areas, whether it comes down here and it reacts off of this zone right here. Because in the past, I would look at this. I would look at this in the past and I would see where the market would come down here and reverse and go up, come down, reverse, come down, reverse. And in this area where price is at currently, I would assume that was what price wants to do, but I'm just gonna wait and see what price wants to do before I hit buy, sell, before I do anything. So now that I have those two levels marked up, I'm gonna go to the 15-minute time frame. And again, like I said, I'm just waiting to see what price wants to do. Now for me, I'm hoping that looking at this on the 15-minute, I'm hoping that I didn't miss this move, because it looks like it's came down and it's starting to reverse. But like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and see what it wants to do. So I'm just gonna hit play and see if it comes back down or if it completely goes off and takes off. And so for this area right here, it looks like price was just accumulating in this area. It wasn't going up, it wasn't going in any clear direction. So I was still waiting. But once I saw where price didn't come down, because for me personally, I like for price to, if we're down in this area, in order for me to get in for a buy, I like for price to reverse, come back, give me a pullback, and then I will look for an entry. But it looks like price wanted to just go ahead and just take off, like it wasn't interested in coming back down in this area whatsoever. So I think I would have missed this move, this entry right here. So I'm still gonna wait and see if price gives me another entry, or if price pulls back in another area. So like for instance, I see where we have a fair value gap right here that price could possibly return into, but I don't know. It could just continue to go to the upside. So I'm just going to wait and see. So now that price has returned back down in this area, that fair value gap that I was telling you about, I don't think price is going to come all the way back down here at this point. So I'm wanting to look for a entry somewhere in this area at this point, because I seen where it's came down and it's wicked, came down again, It wicked and it started going back up. And then on this third candle, it came down and it wicked and it lost momentum really quick, and it looked like it reversed like right after that. So let me just go ahead and mark this out so you can see it. This right here. And so I will be looking for entries at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the 5 minute, and now I'm looking to see where I would like to target. For me, take profit for me could possibly be in this area right here. Or as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to, I would target this area right here. Because I feel like once it comes right here, it's just going to continue to go past it and collect and sweep this area out right here. So let me get rid of that. Well, let me keep it real quick. And also I see where there was another small fair value gap that it had left. Very, very small though. It left, price returned back to it and wicked again. So that will give me another confirmation that price probably wants to go up. And so once I seen where this candle had closed above these candles right here to the left, I will probably be in right here. So let me just see if I would be right. And like I said, I would probably target this area right here. And as far as my swing, I would have it in this area down here. So yeah. So let's just hit play and see if I was right. So far I'm still in this trade. It came close to my stop, but I would still be in. I would just let the trade either take me out or continue to go up. So let's just see. And so would have been right on this trade, but the important part for me in this trade right here is for me to make sure that I am not try not to cut my trade, just trying to either let it hit my stop loss and take me out, or it hit my TP level, because for me, I just feel like that just gives me more to go back on, and as far as like when I'm journaling my trades, it gives me more data to go off of, and it feels like it allows me not to just force or kind of guess what I thought, you know, price would have done if I would have kept it in, or if I would have never cut my trade. But like I said, we did hit TP on this level, so I'm just gonna go back real quick and run through it one more time just so you all can see. I started out on a 1 hour time frame, and what I did on this time frame is I marked out the high and the low. Get rid of this, which was right here and right here, as you can see. And then from there, I wanted price to I wanted an entry right here in this area down here. So after I marked out those levels on the 1 hour time frame, then I went down to the 15-minute time frame. And like I just said, I would have loved an entry to be right here, really down here in this area. but price didn't come down in this area, and sometimes it does that. And so I just had to wait for another entry. And so when price left this fair value gap right here on the 15-minute, then I went down to the 5-minute time frame, and I waited for price to return in this area right here. Once it did return in that area, give me 1 second. Just make sure it's real quick. Once it did return in this area, I feel like another confirmation. I'm just not thinking of this, but even though I didn't show it during the video, another confirmation that you could use is you could pull out your fib retracement tool from this high into this low, and as long as it's below this area right here, as long as it's still in a discount level, then for me, I feel like I would still be able, this would still be a valid buy for me to take. So I'm gonna go back down to the 5-minute because price did tap right here into this area on this 15-minute fair value gap. And so once it did that, I waited for price to close above this area right here with this candle. And then I noticed as price was pushing back up, once it tapped into this level right here, it left another fair value gap, and price did come back down and it wicked into this area, and which is another confirmation for me to get in on this entry. And then as well, you have all of these fair value gaps in these areas and these highs where price could go back and mitigate. And so those were all just confirmations for me to take this trade. I was glad that I did stay in this trade and I didn't cut it early, because I do that in the past as well, and like I said, it would just leave me guessing and forcing my journals when I would go back and journal after taking these trades. So yeah, that's all that I usually do for this support and resistance strategy. I hope you all were able to take something from this trade. Hope you all were able to learn something. I hope it wasn't too unclear for you all. But definitely leave a comment and down below. Give this video a thumbs up, and as well as subscribe if you feel like that you've taken something away from this video. But other than that, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And yeah, peace out.